Alright, so in the past few days, a lot of people have been discussing the question, is the Hive actually dying? If you're one of the few that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I highly recommend you watch PotatoPie25's video on this subject, as he sums it up perfectly. His video will be linked down below. But without further ado, here's my opinion on the future of Hive PvP. Currently, a lot of the casual PvPers that used to play Hive, I believe are getting frustrated with the amount of sweats that are in the community, leading to a lot of growth in other servers such as CubeCraft, in game modes such as Egg Wars. If you think I'm wrong about this, feel free to disagree, but I actually have a lot of Hive players telling me that they moved over to CubeCraft for this exact reason. And with that said, Hive is actually losing its PvP mains too. Now this isn't a massive drop whatsoever, and I don't believe that the Hive is dying from this at all. It is, however, what I believe is a casual decline, and I think the Hive could fix this. A lot of Hive's PvP mains that I talk to are moving to other servers that have more PvP options, and maybe even just moving over to Java Edition for its large PvP community. Now with that being said, what is Hive doing to keep its players currently? Hive seems to do a lot of limited time events that can pull a lot of interest from the community and give the content creators a lot to talk about. An example of this is the Hive Sonic event, which I believe was a huge success. Now Hive has hinted at what may be their next move as to holding their players, which would be Skywars Kits. However, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Skywars Kits will fail. For those of you who've been in the community relatively long, you might have heard of something called Sky Royale. As soon as Hive added Sky Royale, a lot of people started playing it, and then it died just as fast as it grew. If you ask pretty much anybody else, they would say that Sky Royale was a very short-lived success. Now with that being said, I believe that another Skywars game mode like Skywars Kits won't do much better. What Hive really needs to do is add another permanent NPC in Hub in the form of a permanent PvP game mode, bridge or any type of duels, or even just one of their custom server minigames. If you don't know what I'm talking about by custom server minigames, it is a term that I use to refer to what Hive content creators play when they make custom servers. Some good examples of this are like One Hit Death Tag, if that's what it's called, and Free Shop. I believe that if they made these NPCs in the hub, even for maybe only like 2 days, it would bring a lot of hype to the community, give content creators a lot to talk about, and we even get a lot of people from other servers interested in playing Hive as their main server. If Hive doesn't believe that a game mode such as Free Shop is polished enough to be its own NPC, I believe they really need to start working on Bridge. For those of you who don't watch Java Edition content, Bridge is a massive part of the Java Edition community now, and it just keeps growing. Adding another form of PvP that players can try hard will keep a lot of Hive's hardcore PvP community, and even pull people from playing Bridge on other smaller servers. Also, this might be biased because I really want to play Bridge on Bedrock Edition. Like, please. The one and only downside I see to bringing Bridge into the Hive community is the fact that it has a lot of toxicity where it stands on Hypixel in Java Edition. I don't know how much of this Bridge toxicity will grow on Bedrock Edition, but it's something that I really can't predict. But to sum things up, Hive really needs to add another permanent NPC to their hub in the form of some duels game. Of course, this is only my opinion and theory, and if you have a different opinion, please make sure to leave it down in the comments below. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video.